Hi nursery and reception. So welcome to another English lesson today, learning all about the adventures of Max. So here's Max and he says, hello everybody and welcome back for another English lesson. Once upon a time there was a black Labrador called Max who lived on the edge of a small town with his family. Early one spring morning, Max woke up and thought to himself, I'd like to go for a walk and collect some sticks. So, listen. He barked and he barked and he barked until he had woken everyone up in the house. What does he want to go and get? He wants to get some sticks, doesn't he? As soon as Max had his harness fastened, his family opened the door, stepped outside and set off for their walk. The sun shone down from a bright blue sky and the birds sang above in the trees. Can you hear the birds? Max's nose twitched with excitement as he sniffed the fresh air. First, Max walked on the path near the canal. As he was walking, he saw a brown stick. Not too big, not too small. Just right. This looks a good stick, thought Max. So he picked it up and he continued on his way. So here's Max. There he is next to the canal. This is before he found the stick. I wonder where he's going to go next. Next, Max walked beside the canal until he came to a stone bridge. He walked under the bridge where he found another stick. Not too heavy, not too light. Just right. This looks a good stick, thought Max. So he picked it up and he continued on his way. There he is under the bridge with his big stick. After that, Max walked on and on until he came to a deep, dark wood. There he found another stick that was not too tickly, not too prickly. Unfortunately, it was an extremely long stick. Luckily, the path was very wide. This looks a fun stick, thought Max. So he picked it up and he continued on his way. So there he is in the forest. And then after the forest, he is with his extremely long stick. But it's okay because the path is wide. Finally, Max arrived at the beach, where noisy seagulls swooped. He was feeling hot, so he jumped into the sea to cool down. Splash! Max swam around and around until he found another stick floating in the sea. Not too straight, not too bendy, just right. This looks like an unusual stick, thought Max. So he grabbed it and he swam to shore. If you have a look at the stick there, it looks very bendy, doesn't it? Like he said, it's not straight, it's not too bendy, it's just perfect. At last, Max and his family returned home. What a very long walk I've had, thought Max, and look at how many sticks I found. Max yawned and curled up in bed and closed his eyes, and he fell fast asleep, dreaming of his next adventure. I wonder how many sticks he'll find next time. So let's have a closer look at the pictures and see if you can work out what order they should be in. So the first thing is, where did Max go first? So I'm going to write the numbers, but if you want, if you have a printer, you can print out the pictures and you can cut them up and stick them in order. If not, that's okay. You could draw your own pictures. So where did he go first? He went out the front door and he went now near the canal. Okay, which one's the canal? No, not that one. That one's the beach. That one's under the bridge. Oh, here he is. So this is number 1. So that's the first thing that happens. So where did he go next? Where's the second thing that happened? Okay, so after the canal, did he go on the long road? No, not yet. Did he go in the forest? No, not yet. He went under the... Oh, yes, he went under the bridge. So that is number 2. Okay, where did he go after that? What's the third place he went? So he went to the canal, then he went to the bridge. Oh, now he went somewhere dark. Where was that? Oh, he went to the forest, didn't he, or the wood? So that's number 3. What did he find in the forest? He found a really, really big stick. But luckily the path was big enough. Oh, so path, that must be number 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, that's number 4. And when did he go finally? Before he went home, where did he go in the end? So 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, he went to the beach, didn't he? So that's where he found the stick that wasn't too bendy and wasn't too straight. So first he went to the canal. Second, he went to under the bridge. Third, he went to the woods. Fourth, he went on the big wide path. And the the last place he went to was the beach. Well done. So let's see if you can put the pictures in order. See, if you're in nursery, then your mums and dads can help you. Maybe they could draw a picture and then you could write the numbers next to them. Oh, let's see what we're going to do next. So here's Max and he's saying, now the photos of the middle of my walk are in the right order. Can we act out the story? What happened at the beginning of the story and what happened at the end of the story? So let's see if we can do that. So here's a book and let's see. Oh, okay, the start. So the first thing you need to do in the start of the story is Max woke up. He's awake. And then he decided he'd want to go outside. So what did he do? He barked and he barked and he barked. Okay, so let's see if I can do that again. So what's the first thing that happens? Oh yeah, Max wakes up. Okay, he's woken up. Then what does he want to do? He wants to go outside. So how does he get everyone awake? Oh, that's it. He barks and he barks and he barks. Well done. Let's see what happens at the end of the story. So at the end of the story, he's really tired and Max got into bed. He fell asleep and he dreams. And he dreams of another adventure. Oh, let's see if we can remember that again. So he got into bed, he fell asleep, and he dreamed. So let's see if you can act that out. So first of all, you can pause the slideshow and you can act out the start where he woke up. And then afterwards, you get to act out the end where he falls asleep. I hope you're really good acting, and I bet the adults in your house will love to see you pretending to be Max. Well done. So this is our last thing to do for today. Can you draw? We're going to do some drawings. 2 things that happened at the beginning of the story. So what happened at the beginning of the story? So, oh yeah, Max woke up. And what did he do to wake everyone? Oh yeah, he barked and he barked and he barked, didn't he? And then he went outside. Oh, so that's 3 things you could draw. Maybe in reception, you could try writing a sentence. So you could try writing, Max went outside, or Max woke up. In nursery, you can just draw some pictures, okay? So, let's see what we're going to do. So I think I would draw a picture of Max, my first picture. Here's Max. Oh, a little bit of a wobbly picture. Dogs have whiskers too. Does look more like a cat. And here's his big tail. Oh, now it definitely looks like a cat. And he's woken up. Okay. And let's do this, which is noise, so he's barking. And in reception, I would write Max barked. In nursery, like I said, you can just draw pictures. Let's see what else we have to do. So this is our last thing to do for today, is you have to see if you can draw 2 pictures of what happened at the end of the story. So at the end of the story, Max, where does he go? Where's the last place he goes? Let's see if you can figure out what I'm drawing. It's very wobbly. He goes back home, doesn't he? He goes back home and he goes into his bed and he goes to sleep, doesn't he? Okay, so nursery, you can draw the 2 pictures of what he did at the end, and reception, I would like to try and see if you can write 1 sentence of what Max did at the end. Maybe you could write Max went to sleep. That would be a good sentence. Let's say it one more time for the reception children. Max went to sleep. So your activities for today, let's go through them again. You have to put the pictures in order. Then you have to act out the beginning and the end of the story. That will only take a few minutes. And then nursery, you're going to draw some pictures of the beginning and the end. And reception, you're going to draw pictures and you're going to see if you can write one sentence from the beginning and one sentence from the end. It might take you a little while, but I tell you what, I think you guys are going to do a great job, and I look forward to seeing all your lovely work. Well done for today, and I look forward to seeing you again. Bye.